Hi everybody, we are back today with a second part basically to my video last week. Last week I showed you all this stuff right here, this pink depression glass. So this week I'm showing you more pink and a little something different that I tried out for the first time at an auction. I actually bid on something that I'm not sure how well it's going to sell. And I'm kind of hoping it doesn't sell because, well, you'll see. We'll get to it. But first, let's go ahead and dive right in. I'm really excited to show you what's in this big tote. It all goes together. It's a huge dish lot, so let's get started. Okay, so first things first, there's some pieces that are not. This right here, this, and then I believe this. So this, I just actually sold a set like this. This is Jeanette. It is a sugar and creamer bowl, pink cubist. Is what they call it. Really cute. I just sold a set, so I was really happy to replace it so I could sell another one. Another reason I like it is because I have so many people that are interested in this stuff. And then sometimes by the time you go on, you may be like, oh, I really want that, but you know, I can't get it until I get paid. Well, somebody may have already snagged it. So if I can continue to get things that people really like that have been sold, that gives other people opportunities to have a set as well. So here we go. So there's that. All right, that was my little one off. Okay, so let's dive right in. This is what they call pink optic glass. I have some pink optic glass that was Arsarock. I'm probably massacring the name, but it's crystal or whatever. But this, I don't believe is crystal. I'm not 100% on the maker. I know it's pink depression glass. It's really thin, really fragile. I know that Westmoreland, I want to say, made some of this type of stuff, but I'm not sure if that's what this is. I've got to do some more research on the pattern and just kind of see. You can actually feel the etching. It's got flowers in it, and you can actually feel the roughness, like where they did the etching on there. It's really pretty. Pink optic. So there's one cup. Let's see what else I have. Another one. Y'all can't tell already, I love pink. Another one. 3. And like I said, those are really fragile, so I'm going to have fun shipping those when they sell. Another one, just like those. And another one. I honestly think that these dishes that I'm showing you would make the cutest wedding party, like reception dishes. Especially if like you have a pink in your color scheme, they would be really cute. Another one. Or for like a bridal shower, baby shower, any kind of dinner. You know, they're really girly, but they're really pretty. You know, or I could keep them in my home and have them at my parties. You know. Another one. Bear with me, there's a lot of them. There's another one. And another one. But wait, there's more. And another one. And another one. And these are in really good shape, you guys. I'm not seeing any nicks, cracks, dings, anything like that. Which is really amazing considering that glass is really thin and delicate. And another. So in total, I have 12, I believe. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So 12 of the little champagne flutes. These all go together, so they match this. So you also have these. These are small footed tumblers. How pretty is that? They need to be cleaned up. I'm seeing some stains and stuff on them. That's those. And I've got 1, 2. Let's see how many of these I've got. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one has a ding on the bottom, or a chip on the bottom. So 6, 7. That one has a ding too on the bottom. 8, 9, 10, and 11. So imagine there was 12 and one broke, which it doesn't surprise me because, like I said, this glass is really thin. So whoever had this collection probably had some broken pieces. Then we have some other tumblers. These ones are a little bit taller. Again, this etching, you can feel it. It's like a star flower. I don't even know what kind of flowers these are, but it's so pretty. I don't know if y'all can see it because it's so fine in detail, but you have like the flower and then you have like the stem that wraps around, and then it has like little, I mean, it's just, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous stuff, you guys. So as you can see, one's a little bit bigger than the other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm not seeing any breaks in these, and 6. They remind me of old-timey malt glasses. All right. Then you have these. These are just little water glasses. These do not have etchings on them, so I'm not even sure if they are the same maker or they go with a set. They're really thin, though, just like those, and they're pink. It's like pink optic is what it's called. But these are really cute. Just little simple tumbler glasses. And there's 2, 4, 6 of those. Good even number. My husband would be very happy about that, huh?
Yeah, except for those ones that had 11. I was like freaking out.
I know, I figured you were. So these are the plates that go with the other cups that I have. They have the same design on them. These, I would say, are not dinner plates. These are like luncheon plates or dessert plates. But this is perfect for, like, you know, a little reception or a party. These would be really cute. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they're in really good shape. 8. And of course, thank goodness, the plates are a little bit thicker of a glass than the rest of the stuff. So for some reason, this plate doesn't want to set up there right. There we go. Okay. So there's 8 of those. All right. So that's the end of that one. So this is the one I wanted to show you. It's not really pink. It does have pink on it, so just wait. And this one I'm very excited about. I don't even want to get rid of these. It's really heavy, so give me a second. Okay, so this is what I was telling you about, that I've never really bought anything like this and tried to resell it because I didn't really see a value in it. But I started researching on Etsy, and China sells. I didn't think that China would sell as well as it does. but it really does sell. And I have glass dish lots. I have this one. I have my Miss America. I have my Arcerock Rossaline that I've got. I've got Tiara, Indiana Glass Tiara. They're all glass dish lots. I've never tried my hand in China. So this is my first lot that I bought of China. And it's beautiful. And I don't really want to get rid of it. But I'm going to, because it matches some stuff that my great-grandma had that I'm trying to replace. But it's not the same company. Hers was by Royal. And this is by Limoges, I think is the name. I might be massacring it. If you know more about China than I do, you're probably looking at me like, you idiot. That's not how you pronounce it. But it's like Limoges, I believe. They're a pretty good maker of china and porcelain. And this was a popular pattern. I forgot what it's called exactly. But this was a popular pattern in the 1940s. So I got a whole lot of this, you guys. So this is just like a little dessert bowl. See that rose? It's so pretty, you guys. It's like a little pink rose. So there is pink. I'm not going to get away from pink. I love pink. So there's that. There's little teacups. You can see, and this is 22 karat gold, you guys, that is on this detailing. And then they have like a little teacup applique. Can you see that in there? It's really pretty. All right. So these are the other little cups. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's going to drive him crazy because I only have 7 of these. 7. Then I have the saucers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that go with the teacups. Go ahead and move this over here because I'm not quite sure how big this lot is. I cannot. It wasn't that big. They had bigger china lots, and this they had one that was like 400 something pieces. But I wanted to try this first and see how well it resells. And I'll be selling it by pieces because the whole collection, it's just hard to sell a whole collection and pack it up, and it's just easier to piece it out. And plus, it's more profitable to piece it out. Let's see. So I have a few of the bigger bowls. Let's see, 3. I'll show you these as soon as I get them all out. 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess 7 is going to be the lucky number. And now Adam's going crazy. So Le Fleur Rouge.
There's one that had a little chip.
Oh, well, that's okay. Le Fleur Rouge by American Limoges, made in the United States, USA, is the name of the pattern. Le Fleur Rouge, which means the red flower, which is not red. To me, it's pink. But I guess it has a little bit of a red to it, but it's really pink to me. And I love pink roses. I love all roses, besides yellow. I like yellow roses too. Another teacup. Y'all just bear with me. I'm trying to make sure I have everything out of here. Salt and pepper shakers. How cute is that, you guys? They do not have the stoppers, but you can always put a little piece of cork in those. You can always find a little something to stuff them with, so that's not a big deal. That. All right. Then we have what I would call bread plates or little dessert. These are more bread plates is what these are called. Again, they have the pattern on the name and the maker and all that on the back. So I have 3 right there. I'm sure I'll have more as I dig through. Yep. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8. So I guess the original place setting was 8, and they've broken dishes along the way. 8. Then you have your dinner plates. These are probably either 10 or 9 inches long, I would say, or wide, I mean, not long, in diameter. I would say these are probably about 10. Oh, no, I'm not going to measure it. He wanted me, he tried to give me the measuring tape. He's like, go ahead and measure it. So there's one. There's a lot of these, so just bear with me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8. And some of these do have chips on the edges. I am seeing it. Not like bad, just little nicks. But with China this age, you kind of expect that. A lot of people ate off of this. You would be gifted this usually in the 1940s for your wedding. And then if you didn't use it, you would use it for special occasions. You would have what they call your wedding china. I don't know if it's still a thing as much as it was back then. But that's what the china that I'm trying to replace with my great grandmother's that I've lost is as well. It is wedding china. So these are smaller plates. These are not saucers. They're not. That's probably a salad, and this is probably the bread plate then. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. So definitely got a service for 6, that's for sure. Then along with this set, I also have this one, this platter, the serving platter. Really pretty. And I believe there is a bigger one. Just bear with me. So I only had 4 of the teacups. I thought I might have had 6. But unfortunately, I only had 4. That's a shame. So 1. And then this one. This is like, you know, for the chicken, the meat, the big meat, the big meat. This one I would say is for like, you know, side, small side. This. So yeah, I'm really excited. It has some cracks and, you know, not cracks, but it has like some, what they call crazing, where the glaze that they overput over the china starts crackling a little bit, but it's not near as bad as I've seen in pieces that's sold. Because you have to bear in mind, if this pattern was made in 1940 and sold in 1940, it is 2025. So in like 15 years, these pieces will be 100 years old. So they're well over 80. And I don't know about you, but if you were 80, you might have a few little cracks and chips and things too. So, especially if you were well loved, all the best things are. All right, so I believe that was all I had of that. So like I said, make sure you're favoriting my shop, arpeddlerwagon.etsy.com, because by the time you see this video, this stuff may have already been listed and it's already been gone. And so you missed out on your opportunity to buy. I am mentioning this in all my videos. Also, make sure you're liking and subscribing to the channel so that you can have insight to as soon as these drop, because sometimes my husband will post these a week or 2 before they actually drop. And if you're subscribed, you get to get a special preview. So that'll help too. So make sure you're liking and subscribing to the channel, and make sure you're favoriting my shop. And so again, I guess until I see you in the next time around, catch you on the flip.